Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to Farming Simulator 19 with me here on the Estancia Lapacho map. I am still, in real life, very sick. I probably sound like I've got a cold now, and if I cough throughout the video, I apologise ahead of time. I also want to briefly start this video off by talking about a bit of a boo-boo I have made in the series. Episode 16, that has hopefully, well, it would have gone live by the time you're watching this, was not the intended episode 16 I wanted to upload. I did record a video where basically I started a contract job on field 15, harvest sugar beets. A job which took me over 3 hours real time to complete, which obviously was quite a long video then, and I managed to edit it down quite well and get it down to just over an hour with some time-lapse speedy up bits and re-recording a lot of the commentary for the episode. And, you know, the episode came out quite well once I'd rendered it and everything and outputted it in Vegas. It was really good. I was really looking forward to sharing it with everyone. I then set about obviously recording the footage for episode 17, and then I went into Vegas and was editing that and got that ready to render and started rendering it, and then Vegas crashed on me, which it tends to do from time to time. I don't know why. It's a little bit glitchy on my system, but it crashed midway through rendering, so of course I booted up Vegas again, opened up the file, started rendering the video again, but I made a mistake. When I started the render and got asked to input the file name, I accidentally typed in 16 instead of 17 for the episode number, and of course when it popped up asking me, you know, if I wanted to overwrite the existing file, I didn't twig that I was overwriting the episode 16 with the sugar beet contract, and instead I thought I was overwriting the failed render. Instead of overwriting the sugar beet contract, I thought I was I thought I was overwriting the failed render of the video I was just trying to make, which was episode 17. So of course I hit enter to confirm overwriting the file, and it wasn't until several minutes later when Vegas crashed again and I went to investigate a bit further, I realised what I'd done, and the fact that I'd basically overwrote and deleted the episode 16 render. And unfortunately, because of obviously the size of the raw file, the original video being over 3 hours long, it was quite a big file on my hard drive. So when I had actually rendered the original episode 16, I deleted the original raw file, so there was no way for me to go back, re-edit it and upload it again. So I lost episode 16, the proper episode 16. So instead I've made episode 17 the new episode 16. I just wanted to be transparent, because I know people watching from the episode 15 to episode 16, there's going to be quite a bit of a jump in things, and obviously I'm going to be referencing things in episode 16 that people might not understand. Right, here's my cedar. I don't necessarily want to be seeding at the minute, do I? I'm trying to figure out. I need to. I haven't got anything growing at the moment. My fields are harvested, but I really do want to kind of plough for fields 4 and 5, because obviously I've got field 6 ploughed, and then I want to get lime spread on 4, 5 and 6. We've got a bit of money in the pot again, because obviously I did the harvesting contracts. I've harvested my fields, sold all the stuff, did the grass as well on field 14 and sold that, collected the straw from fields 4, 5 and 3 and sold that, and it all went very well. Like I said, we've managed to get the money back up again, which is nice, because obviously after buying fields 3 and 6, I was really low. I'd got, you know, less than 50 grand to my name, so the fact that I've managed to put that right, and I haven't done any contract work either off camera. I've literally just got from, you know, literally just made the money from my own harvest. Now what I want to do, I don't want to create fields, so yeah, quite happy not to have create fields on, because I don't want this guy messing this up. I am going to hire a worker to finish the ploughing. Right, you can plough. Hopefully he'll run up and down, do field 4, and then I'll shift him over to field 5. Get him doing that. Oh, little Asian fellow has turned up to do my ploughing for me. I've got the, obviously the Fiat over there with the with the lime machine, so I obviously need to spread some lime on these fields. Once I'm done, and I spread lime on the other fields prior to cultivating them. But yeah, he's going to turn around and do all this lot. So, the Fent can operate the seeder, can't he? That's the thing. The Fent's not powerful enough to use the plough or the cultivator, which is a bit of a problem. Another reason why I need to get some new, invest in a new tractor pretty soon. And obviously I'm a bit limited because I've only got the one tractor that can pull the big implements. Please don't crash into the seeder. I did try and park the seeder out of the way so I could do the straw collecting, which was proving pretty good. For straw I was getting just over £10,000 for a full 100,000 litre trailer, which was pretty cool going. I think I'm going to sow soybeans on here. Was my plan. Then plan on field, the big bumper field now, the super field as I call it, 4, 5 and 6. Is to make 4, 5 and 6 I'm going to plant sunflowers on that and get that obviously geared up for that job. As I say, we did the mowing, we sold the grass, so that's job's done. I've not got any more trees to chop down at this point in time. Oh, there are a couple of new things added to the game. Mod wise, I think the mod hub now has the Lamborghini Tractor from FS17. That's been added today. I downloaded that just before I loaded up the save. Nice little Lamborghini. Not very powerful though, so I probably won't be buying one of those because it's not very powerful and it's quite lacking. We've also got some new mowers, I believe. We've got the Splendimos from Lely. Which is pretty nice, 9 metres and 3.2. It's a little bit wider than the Novacats from Pottinger that I've already got. I think that's about it for mod stuff. Got the new. I've got obviously the 8R series by Stevie. That's new. The Black Beast. I think I showed that in the last video. There's the 11,000 MT now by Stevie. That's new. That was downloaded last night. And the 7R series from Stevie as well. So Stevie's doing quite well at adding plenty of good mods. That would, one of those would just about power. It could pull the cultivator. I'm not sure about the plough, which means I'm probably going to end up having to get the 8R. Yeah, the 8R can go up to 517 horsepower. A little bit sticky, but 286,000. I don't want to spend that kind of money yet. Don't need to spend that kind of money just yet. So hopefully getting everything ploughed. Growth, obviously we've got nothing growing. Could do some harvesting contracts. 8 and 13, what do they... Depends what they've got sowed on them, I suppose. Contracts. What was it? Field 8. Is soybeans to the transport company. $13 is wheat to the bakery. How are we doing? I'm at 75 completed missions at the moment, so I need to be working towards obviously getting 100. I'll do field 13, that's the bakery. Find my combine harvester. Pick up the header. We'll head over to field 13. Okay. Potential issue. Fence sowing. Big tractors doing the ploughing. I don't have a tractor that can pull the tippy truck. That's not so good. Not so good. Another reason why I need to buy another tractor now, because I find that's not field 13, that's field 15. Field 13's the one over here. I knew I was going to figure out my mistake. You were all shouting at the screen. You had no faith in me. No confidence. But alas, I remembered. Right, so we're going to harvest this. Let a worker do it. Is he going to straw? Yes. He's going to straw, because straw was the last thing I was doing with this harvester. I like all our employees and blokes today. Yesterday was the day where we only employed women. Today we're only employing blokes. strange how I do that in the game. We have a mixed bag of tricks. I've also figured out with the AI worker, field edges that are a little, that aren't like, you know, fields that aren't like proper like square or rectangular, that have these like diagonal edges. If you work from the short edge to the like the lower edge to the higher edge, they actually harvest it without leaving bits on the end of the field. They don't stop short, is what I'm saying. If you do it from if I'd started at the other corner, he would pull up short. So we'll leave him doing that. This tractor is not powerful enough to pull my tippy truck. And the Fiat is too slow. In that case, you know what? Let's lease the Lambo. It's probably the only time we're ever going to use it. I'm going to do 2 contracts anyway, so... And the bonus harvest will probably pay for the leasing cost, although I just kind of realise now that this tractor's cost me more to lease than those contracts are going to pay me. So yeah, the bonus harvest is going to be very critical for me to make any money out of doing those 2 harvest jobs. Look inside the Lamborghini cab. Ooh. Wouldn't say it's brilliant for what I would expect from Lamborghini, who make very nice supercars, but apparently not so good tractors. Not so good when it comes to tractors, Lamborghini. But yeah, the Giants mod hub is adding stuff all the time. Nice, but not adding a lot of user created content yet. There's a few little bits that popped up last week, placeables like the fuel tank there thing, and mower sheds. But apart from that, we're not really getting the user created mods appearing on the mod hub just yet. You're still having to pretty much go to third-party sites for those, which are a little bit risky. Excuse me for coughing again. Oh, I'm full of cold and sore throat. Everyone in my family's had it, and I've tried to stay out of the way to not get it, and I've got it. And coupled with the fact that I've obviously got my respiratory issues anyway, following my RTA and, you know, my lifelong battle with severe asthma, and now the fact that I've got COPD as well, just means that this thing's kicking my ass. And like I say, I've been trying to do the recordings and keep myself motivated, but I'm recording things, but then obviously my brain's a little bit all over the place, feeling unwell. That's why I ended up making that mistake with the rendering. And I was trying to do some editing last night in Vegas, and it was working well. I ended up just stopping because I was losing more footage than I was producing. And it was like, I just need to take a break, just have an early night and come back and try and have a clear head and clear go at it today. So I'll leave him there for now, because matey should be able to harvest this whole field, I would think, without the Lamborghini. I'm sure someone like Stevie will probably give that a bit of an upgrade and a tinkle and make it a bit better. Probably put some beacons on it, like he does. He puts loads of beacons on his mods. This one's only got one. He'll probably put 2 on the front, a couple on the rear, you know, and really he'll give us a few more engine options and some tuning and stuff like that. He'll probably adjust the mass and the weight of the vehicle and the turning radius and stuff like he does on all his things to make them perform and function a bit better. How's everybody doing? You're still seeding. I haven't worked out yet what I'm going to put on fields 1 and 2. They were a bit disappointing with their yields in the last video. In fact, actually, what have I got in storage at the minute? I haven't got any wheat. I've only got a little bit of oats because I topped up the oats. It's going to have to be wheat on fields 1 and 2 because I haven't got any in my silos. Wheat will be what's going on those fields. One thing I'll be keen to check as well when matey finishes the ploughing over there on field 4, when I shift him over to field 5, is he going to end up messing up the header, the headland where I've planted the grass? That's something to check as well. Doing all right? Yeah, you're still going. I think, yeah, it works better this way because I think he's able to detect the long edge of the field much earlier. If he was working the other way, he would have a problem because he basically stops detecting where the edge of the field is, and then they stop. They say, "Oh, we've completed our task," and they haven't. It was something I noticed when I was doing the some of the like the beet and potato harvest in the last couple of episodes that I referenced. Particularly on this field, I noticed when I was doing the potato harvest just before I bought it, on that edge over there on the far side, I was like, okay, I can work this out. And certainly when I did field 29 as well, there's that field's very weird. Helper I is finished. That must be you. Now we get you to go to work on field 5 for me. Hello, we've got a lady. A lady's come back to work this time. A lovely stayer. I think stayer, is it stayer? Or I don't know how to pronounce that. It seems to be lacking a lot of vowels. Right, this is a test. Is it going to bugger up my... Oh. Unless it drops it down funny on this end now. Oh no, look. No. Oh, it doesn't work. Oh. He puts the plough down, look, and it destroys the grass. So it still technically thinks this is a field. Oh. So whoever gave me that tip that if you plough a field, sow seed on it, and then go over it with the roller, that was a load of crap. That was a load of cobblers, and when they plough this edge, they're gonna mess all this lot up, aren't they? Ah, not good. Right, need to change the seed. I'm gonna have, that's wheat, isn't it? Hold him up briefly. Take him over and start on field 1. Oh, I was really hoping that was going to be a thing, to be able to put like proper like grass textured nice headers on your field, so I didn't just have to have like dirty brown boring mud textures like these ones in front of my tractor, where nothing grows and nothing appears. Someone told me cobblers. Somebody lied to me. Well, everybody lies to me, but hey, that's my life. My life as a whole, everybody lies. Right, you go do that. That quality disc roller is going to be coming into use again then. Go in. We have to go and fix field 6. I was hoping he wasn't going to do that. Like I say, I was hoping. That the plough wouldn't mess up my nice field. But he did do. My nice headland. So I can't put... Unless there's a different way, there's a way to do this that I just am not aware of. Because I thought you basically planted... Right. Well, I think what I need to do, maybe, put another strip along here for a start. Make that a little bit wider. We might get away with dropping, but it's going to look weird now, isn't it? It's just going to look weird. It's not going to look right. It looks a little bit neater with that grass, but you obviously can't have grass going all the way to the edge of your field, can you? Is the problem. Back along here, so we'll put another little breed down here. Hopefully we should be able to get that area that we've just messed up. Yeah, I like the principles there. It leaves grass behind, but and it puts the muddy texture back in. Rather annoying. So yeah, the roller doesn't work. I think the only way to do this properly is going to be once we get the terrain editor tools in the next patch, which is not coming anytime soon. Please don't break the field. But watch you turn around this time. Make sure you do it properly. I've made that a bit wider, so you shouldn't drop the plough into that area. This should be like no man's land now, shouldn't it? Fixed. So basically that's what I've got to do down this side as well then, if I want to keep grass on this side of the field. I'm going to have to put a strip in. Might have to let matey do a full plough's width and then come in and put a couple of strips in with the quality disc to set that back. At least then we'll keep some grass area. Still quite happily putting down your wheat. How's the harvester getting on? He's getting on all right. He may, however, get full. I might have to do 2 empties of the harvester. You're doing quite well with the plough, aren't you? Yes. Like I say, we can we'll be able to let the lady loose with the lime in a minute. Don't we? Yes, we do. I'm a Fiat. There it is. The harvester has nearly got a full grain tank. Bit of lime spread. Oh! Sorry, Mr. Plough. JD. Only some of the field needed liming then. Okay. Then we need to go down. He may not actually do this, thinking about it. If he doesn't, I might not be able to hire a worker to do this task. Because he may turn around and say, it doesn't need lime. Your field doesn't need lime. He's not going to do it. You are very nearly full. I'm going to have to empty you. My nice Lamborghini that I've hired. Hold that down a bit. No, 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 Mr. Combine. Come on. Huh. You can empty Mr. Combine. There we go. Got to him just in time before he turned round. He wants to go to... This wants to go to what? The bakery, was it? The bakery. I'll do in a minute. Get him started on this field. Magic. That. Right, bakery. Oh. It is the bakery, isn't it, for this one? Yes. Oh, and this Lambo's having trouble pulling. So we could probably forget about ploughing fields 5 and 6 then. I think we'll just have to do the, like I say, put sunflower on it. And then it'll want ploughing after we've done, it'll want lime and that on it after we've done that. I think that crop tends to force you to lime. Get down here a bit, won't we? It's the bakery, sell, tip this lot, come back, fill, empty the combine again, get our second lot of, then that completes that contract, then we'll do field 8. We'll get field 8 done. Harvested, then there'll be some fertilising jobs for me to do, which I could probably run around and do a little bit off camera. Get them done, the batch, get my batch fertilising done. This truck's a bit wobbly. Wow. Not very stable. I'm so used to using the Stevie tractor mods where he adjusts the mass a bit to make them not so quite top heavy. So they tend to, you know, be a lot more less likely to tip over. The in-game, you know, the vanilla tractors that Giants have done are a little bit wobbly. quite scary, actually. Don't like it. Don't like it. Little Britain reference. Is it Little Britain? I don't remember. Whatever that show was with George Dawes and David Walliams. Oh yeah, first time. Excellence. Getting better at... See, trailers like this I don't have a problem with. It's just when they sometimes give you those like semi-trucks and trailers, some of them are a bit finicky. As I say, I do like the distinction. The distinction that trailer seems to just be me. I definitely want one of those. Got 87% transported. One trailer load. That's good. Go do the dealses, and we'll be done. Helper A has completed their task. I'm losing track of helpers. Probably the harvester, I would think. I think the plough has probably got a bit more to do. Beginner. Yeah, not impressed with the Lamborghini Tractor on the mod hub. Especially when the last mods they dropped on us were the big buds. You know, the big buds compared to the Lamborghini. It's not even a contest, is it? The big buds are so much better. I will definitely be getting those in this playthrough at some point. The big buds. And I might go for the Black Beast variations just to have a bit of a different appearance on my look and feels. It's a shame the Big Brute isn't in the game. Obviously that was a was it Black Sheep modding mod? Not Giants, but yeah, that would be nice. To have the Big Brute as a sprayer would be pretty cool. Again, I wonder when we're going to get the user content drops from, you know, when the mod hub's going to start offering user-made mods rather than Giant's own. So yeah, it definitely looks like it was you that's finished. Now, at some point, I would like to get a baling contract. I've said this before. They are in the game. But I've yet to be offered one. Not a whole lot of 14,000 litres, is that all? Then we're going to do field 8, wasn't it, next? Park him sort of in the vicinity of field 8. Back him up a bit. Right, Lambo. Because we need to go and sell this now. And then that will complete the contract. And I think then everyone else will be fairly happy. So we've got soybeans planted on field 3. 2 lots of wheat planted on fields 1 and 2, and I'm going to go for sunflowers on the big field now, my big field. I'm going to have to come up with a name for that field. People want to offer me suggestions for what we should call the combination of 4, 5 and 6. Please leave a comment in the section below. Best one will get the field named, and that's what it will be referred to then for the rest of the series. Same then offer applies when we merge other fields in the future. And if people want to come up with names for that field, those fields, when they appear, leave your comments in the section below. I also hope everyone's clicking the like button on these videos, because obviously, you know, that's important to a creator, to support a creator, that you click the like button when you've watched the video. And obviously, if you're not already doing so, please smash that subscribe button, because again, that helps the channel to grow. Obviously, it helps YouTube to, you know, advertise and promote the videos to even wider audiences, which again help a creator to grow and the audience to expand. Dogs are barking. That's not a good sign. Family's gone out shopping. I'm home alone. This is my house. I have to defend it. Not that kind of home alone, but you know what I mean. And so, don't know what who's about. Duh. What's occurring? Might be the postman. Don't know what time it is. It's about noon, I think, because I'm hungry. Whoa! Lambo popped a wheelie. I'm eating pork cocktail sausages, by the way, if anybody's wondering. Got a little pack from the supermarket. They're quite nice. I'm sure they're healthier for me than eating crisps and biscuits, because they're protein. Whoa, 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 whoa! Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what you've done. Stupid tractor. You've really broke that. Stupid car. That's how you end up with no head, isn't it? People driving under trailers. It decapitated. Don't go and drive straight back under it again. Stupid. Honestly, the AI traffic, I can see why other people turn it off. I mean, it's not so bad on this map, because the traffic only travels in the one direction. Whoa! Whoa. Travels in the one direction around the map. And in the one lane, but it still can do stupid things like drive under your trailers. So the contract is finished. We got £5,407 for the additional harvest. Contract. We will start the contract on field 8. We'll find the harvester. Set him to work. This wants to go where? To the transport company. That's not so bad. Transport company's not so bad, because that's obviously easy from field 8. Just take it to the silo beside field 13 and load it on the train from there. Yeah, so that's pretty easy going. So, I hope you can see we've got a lot going on now in this episode, and the videos going forward are probably going to be a bit frantic like this, where I've got multiple things on the go at once, and I'm going to have to make use of workers a lot more now, because we've just got a lot of stuff that needs to do and happen for us to keep making progress in our save and our farm. Like I say, the next big purchase I want to make is the area of land immediately in front of the farm, between the road and the farm. Not this bit here, because this bit's really expensive, but the bit just before, in front of field 3, this bit coming up. Because then in that area I can get animal pens down, because I want to get into animals, because then that gives us something to do again whilst workers are doing the bulk work on the fields. I can run around and look after the needs of the animals, make sure they've got, you know, food and water, and that they're clean, and, you know, they're in good shape and stuff like that. Plus it'll give us access to a few more things that we can then sell down the road, like wool if we start with sheep, because obviously I've got a good supply of grass now. Eggs if I go into chickens, although chickens can be a bit of a pain in the backside. Chickens are probably something I would want to maybe look at investing in, maybe once patch 1.2 is out proper, because there are supposed to be some fixes for chickens in patch 1.2 and the egg situation. Leave him somewhere over here, out of the way. Oh, it's Tuesday, it's bin men day. That's the noise, that's why the dogs are barking, because the bin men are about. Right, let's have a look then. Where's everybody? You're still sowing. You ain't got much more to do though. You're not doing anything. You're not going to bother. We're not going to bother. And you're finished. Right. Fold you up then. We don't need you at this moment in time. I'm certainly not going to use him to try and fix the field edge. I'll use the little subsoil, the 4-metre subsoiler for that. I'll plough somewhere over here. Oh, well, I've got straw there. Right, plough can live there for the time being. Oh, don't crash into the mowers. I'm going to power wash this because it's looking a bit mucky. And then I think I'll get onto the sprayer. There we go. Nice and clean. The details. Look at them big ass tyre restraints. Those cables, those ties that tie the wheels on, stop them falling off. Now we've got twins. Anyway, so he can park and live just out here. Hard standing that I put down. You've nearly finished sowing. You can go somewhere and live. Not going to bother doing the lime spreading on this field till after the next harvest. and not worth doing. Hopefully we'll get field 8 will finish. That'll be that contract done. Pretty handy. That'll bring us a few more pennies into the bank account. This little tractor. A little tractor that barely can. I think is what we should call this. The little tractor that barely can. It's not much good. Yes, it's got 150 horsepower, but it doesn't put it to use very effectively, does it? Slow, it's sluggish. It just seems like it can barely do the job. Right, I've got the sprayer that side, so I need to take this and put round the other side. Hopefully that. Although that cultivator's probably in the way, is it? I park that in the way? No. Ah. Okay, fair enough. Actually, the sprayer's not in the way. You can live here for a moment because I'm going to probably wash you. I'll do so off camera. We're still doing that. There's the Valtra. State of that. That's got some mud on it. You finished. So we now want sunflowers, don't we? Right, I probably want to leave a gap, a little gap, don't I? Otherwise, you know what's going to happen. Right, you can do that. Hopefully when he gets to the end of the field, he won't turn around and come down and ruin the grass. But that is a possibility. That is a very real possibility that he could ruin the grass. So we'll keep an eye on her actually for a second. See what she does. Which way does she turn? I hope she turns right. Please turn right, lady. Please turn right. If you turn left, I'm going to have to interject. I'm going to have to stop you and put you back on the right path. Put you on the path to enlightenment. What are you doing? Oh dear Lord. No. I can't in good faith allow you to do that. Oh, you... There goes my grass. There goes the grass. So that didn't work then, that trick. So whoever told me that is an absolute scumbag. Lying person. I hope you go to hell and enjoy it. Telling me lies. You cannot put down grass and have it not get affected. As soon as you use the machine, it will screw everything up. So I'm going to have another think about how to fix that issue. Meanwhile, The harvester doing 15,000 litres, so he's not even going to get a full tank. He's not even going to be anywhere near full. Anyway, I will continue on and get this contract done, as well as some of the fertilising ones. I thank you all for watching this episode and this latest edition of Farming Simulator 19 with me here on the Estancia map, and I hope you'll join me again for future episodes and continue with the series. So for now, goodbye.